day.
I've been noticing a trend the last week I've certainly felt the need to speak on. Um, I've been noticing people feel like they have run out of things to say, as they put it, as I also have put it, because that's how I felt. Is also really what's going on is a transformation. There's a transformation going on. Um, I mean, I feel like it's a result. God, my mustache just looks so fucking drawn out. But, that, fuck, come on. Well, basically, what's going on, I mean, it could be like 5G. They could be ramping up the towers, and we're just like about to die at this point, and that's why we feel like the way we do. Nothing new to say. Nothing new. Really, something new to say comes from a result of ascension in the mind, so that from a greater place you deduce greater things to say. Perhaps there's a spiritual battle going on. A spiritual fucking battle. There always is, there always was. My idea of what the spiritual battle, modern, right now, the last week, spiritual battle is, well, God has been teaching us what being lukewarm is like. And what he's trying to do right now is to teach us that to take care of our own lukewarmity, that we don't have to be punished so that we jump out of lukewarmity, but that we enact upon our own wits, our own instinct, to, or rather also to change our instinct towards becoming more of a selfless, fighting, spiritual war awakened warrior. You know, God, there's so many things going on. It's like, God, it's just endless material. That's what I should know. I should just be able to do a live stream to just press the button and just go. Just press the fucking live stream button and just go. Because, well, over the last week, I've been having that thing happen where I feel like I don't really have anything new to say. That's just self-doubt and self-hate. I should turn the brightness on the screen now so it doesn't overheat in like 2 seconds. But like, the thing's going on, man. People slaughtering, torturing animals, putting down dogs for doing worse things than pedophiles are doing, who get to stay alive. Some things like it just really curls your hairs sometimes. You gotta make your comfort zones not comfortable. You gotta be able to make your comfort zone in an area where you're uncomfortable. You know, let's speak your mind. instead of waiting for the context to allow you permission to speak your mind. Bad lighting, man. I look like a fucking orange. Fucking pumpkin, dude. My nose looks like a fucking pumpkin. Or sorry, like my new guitar, actually. But, alright, talks about that. Synthetic mosquitoes that keep flying into my eyeballs, in front of my face. Hey, fly, would you mind stopping doing that, please? Oh my god! What the fuck? This shit, bro, that shit is so annoying. Oh, yeah, synthetic mosquitoes, synthetic flies. I'm just brain dead and fucking totally lost and gone, not noticing anything as unnatural when it's unnatural. Never mind destroying nature, never mind banning people from being able to go into nature when a contagion hits your population for the first time in the nation's history. Never mind, I forget if I said this, but banning like cannabis, which is nature, so unnatural. And but not just that. Forget what I was saying. Unnatural to close nature. I forget how that's fucking talking. Regardless. They keep taking the world from us, man. And everyone just keeps. What am I supposed to do about that? What do you think I can do? Why do you think you're just talking about doing something? Because we are alone, and we're gonna lose, and we should lose. Well, then let's stop making it so that we're alone when we're together. Never more alone than when I was alone. God bless, man. It's been long enough that I've talked about this. Might as well. Darkness builds up in the body. If you don't stretch yourself out consistently, just get that fucking shit out. Fuck the opinions, bro. You considering the opinions is what's causing the stares. And you're like, why is he like so worried about what I'm thinking? That's what anyone who was woke around was thinking when you were stretching. You weren't really. You're like, I'll just sort of check, get that, get. Nah. It's like, what even just happened? Is this person in there? Are they trying to do something right now? Are we playing charades right now? A monkey. A ballerina dancer in the middle of a very strange routine. Pornography. I will. Give me that thing. Give me that damn microphone. Like to say, my wife and my sister, Betty. That is not the most graceful laugh. But that was funny. That was funny. Once again, recommend a healthy dose of psilocybin mushrooms. 5 grams, dried, in forest, in nature, by yourself. To be able to respect that sacred experience as sacred. Woo! Spinning up fucking little dust storms right now. A fucking little tornado just appeared because the shaman is with me. Hey, come back. He's shy. He's a little bit camera shy. Be able to get a selfie with that guy. Oh, I've got to put my mask on for my selfie because I don't want to pretend to seem like I lack the conviction that I had in 2020 and 2021 to support mask wearing by strapping a diaper to my face and posting about it on Instagram and making sure you could see the wrinkles in my eyes from how real my smile is while my stupid diaper is strapped to my retarded fucking face. You'll never know it's retarded because I'm wearing a diaper on it. Yeah, notice how everyone got real good at using their eyebrows after strapping diapers to their faces for so long. Oh, I can translate all of what I'm trying to say with my face into my eyebrows. Let's become fucking freak bags. Let's join the fucking circus, dude. See what I do with my eyebrows right there? You get it? Oh, that was funny. Yeah, this is communication. Strap a diaper to our faces. We could both barely fucking hear each other anyways. Now we're talking with our fucking eyebrows. All I gotta say in the end is, if only real life had a playback option, people they wouldn't have to, when they have a problem with what I'm saying, they don't attack me. They could go and press rewind and listen to it again 500,000 fucking times before they fucking understand it. Finally, there you go. There you go. Come on. Oh, he missed it again. Went and started hating and judging again. Why? His truth is too hard to bear, so you gotta slander his fucking image to make yourself disbelieve what you're reading? Jesus. What a mind job. That's what you gotta do, man. I just convinced myself of the belief. I just jumped to it. People must, have to also drink alcohol before you do the things you want to do, like being a pervert, and, just do it, man. Just be a pervert. I'm not gonna say that on YouTube. Man, people, you just take your fucking lives back, dude. What the hell? And practically haven't had one good interaction since the world ended in March 2020. Practically not one. Everyone's all on slightly different pages at best. Fucking all this unnecessary controversy. Hey guys, the government, they are evil and they are corrupt. Why are they fucking starting red flag operations to start wars, to steal oil and heroin from other countries, to sell it to their own citizens instead of giving it to us for free? Huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, and killing fucking innocent people in the process. Oh, yeah, no. When a contagion hits our population, closing nature is probably the best first response. Close nature. The first time in the history of the universe, nature was closed when a contagion hits our population. Now, if I was someone trying to believe in the government, like all of you fucking last resort little fucking maggot little weaklings, I was trying to believe in the government, I'd be getting a couple mixed signals. Just a few, just a couple. They close nature on us when a contagion is a population. They probably don't understand what best interests are. Then, force everyone to make sure everyone else, to do the dirty work of Agent Smith pawns at the top, make sure everyone else fucking straps a diaper to their face, make sure you get the vaccination. Because I don't want to make, the retardation I picked up and strapping that diaper to my face, wearing a mask the whole and getting the vaccinations the whole fucking time. If you were to not be doing that the whole time, you'd realize how retarded I've become. So we can't have that. We gotta make sure everyone goes retarded so that no one's there left over to call out the bullshit that is now covering everything. It's as if all the chemtrails, instead of the chemtrails, they were pouring out diarrhea shit across the whole fucking landscape. Everything's so covered in fucking bullshit. Everyone's on a slightly different page, man. And they're so extreme, man. They're so extreme when, it's like, dude, are we not on the same fucking team? Are we not? Oh, shit. Because your beliefs are so extreme? Is so extreme? The conspiracy theorists, they're all completely divided now, man. It's like, they slightly differ on a very petty thing, then all of a sudden there's no unison, there's no harmony. But it's crazy too, is, it's sort of be like that as it should be, because, if you see one thing, you realize eventually, hey, the masks are probably a stupid idea. Finally realizing that after 3.5 years of going brain dead and having organ failure the whole time, and forcing whoever you force to strap a mask to their face also to have brain damage and organ failure the whole time. Mr. Blood went toxic after just 8 minutes. And, but the person, they realize just this one thing, not the masks, but then, they don't put it together. They don't put the whole fucking picture together, and so they start saying, oh yeah, masks are stupid and stuff like that, but they don't realize, fucking, dude, the government is the fucking problem. I mean, of course, yeah, demon spawn cracker children from fucking trailer park fucking buttfuck central from Texas. Yeah, they were birthed here to be the problem their entire lives. But the real fucking problem is the government. They don't have your best interests in mind, unless, of course, your best interest is having your own children fucking manipulated and either kidnapped or just raped or convinced to give consent for $1 million, Oh man, we gotta refine any type of unison or harmony or teamwork. because every group has now been completely divided, and now there's so much brain damage in every individual, generally speaking, as well as DNA compromisation, that, well, if anyone really understands the implications, it seems like high time to give up, but it's not, because you don't give up. First of all, don't be the one to breach your own defenses. Don't be the one to breach your own defenses. Second of all, you gotta take an anime fucking approach to this shit. Daddy! Hey! What's up, buddy? You gotta take an anime approach to this shit. This life, this world. Imagine that it is actually all going to shit. What would you do? What would you do about it? Would you be someone who's like, oh, finally, I get to just be selfish and just prove that that's what you wanted to do the whole fucking time? Or are you gonna like still be the cowboy of the fucking situation? You know, protecting, doing only just what you need to do, getting enough to get by and have your tobacco and just what you need. You know, animes. All right, so like, world's going to shit. Of course, it reaches a point where it gets really shitty. Is that the point? The anime character just gives up? No. The anime character has a story about himself because he didn't give up. When it seemed even rational to give up, it seemed like it made sense. You know, you wanted peace, and you wanted to be able to actually have a life or a girlfriend. It's just Satan, man. It's just Satan trying to trick you. Fucking, you gotta realize the greatest rewards come from God. The greatest rewards come from God. Should it be any other way? You know, if you ever actually get a woman and she was from Satan, she's gonna ruin your fucking life. You get a woman, she was from God, and you know that because you've been seeking after God, trying to understand Him, integrating what He teaches you, and shit like that. And it's gonna be a beautiful relationship. It's gonna benefit the hell out of your life. The hell out of your life. Feelings, bam, bam. Sing for a while. You're singing about a gem. It's really popular, Jim. So is Macy's a store? I don't fucking idiots. So, set up our stupid way of life across, paste it all over every corner of the fucking planet. Our fucked up way of life will probably bring us the things we need when we fuck up the entire fucking planet by putting malls everywhere, right? You know, malls where you have to pay money to be at when there probably isn't even money in that country that you just fucking ruined, you bunch of goddamn capitalistic gangbang fucking whores. Ooh, Jesus, dude. What are you doing to me, Bill? Same thing Goku did to you. True. The things you need to know. Bro, that's such a good topic. Why? I'm gonna start talking about how Dragon Ball Z and Bleach changed my life specifically. Um, I usually don't go quite into specifics. I usually just like, just be strong. So, fucking directly, dude. So let's just start off with this most prominent thing about it. Goku. When Goku goes into Super Saiyan mode, his dialects, his the way he speaks changes. He's now more badass. He is now more true in what he says, and he can, you know, overcome Frieza's power. That crazy enemy in front of him. He can overcome his power simply by speaking. By speaking alone, he is now, you know, they point out a thing in Frieza. You're a solar system destroying fucking hack. Like, just, uh, you know, you don't have to destroy everything, but that's all you do because you are a piece of shit. You stain everywhere you go with fucking liquid poop, and we're all stepping in it, we're all smelling in it. Oh yeah, and by the way, you actually do smell really bad. Something, anything like that, but he wasn't in Super Saiyan before, and he was just saying, like, God, I can't take this. You keep hurting my friends, and I'm annoyed now. But, he transformed into Super Saiyan, and he's saying more actually things that actually impact Frieza, as opposed to seeming like sort of like just a squabbling, fear-filled little maggot. Don't hurt my friends, I'm gonna hurt you. He turns Super Saiyan, you are a bitch. And really, the thing about that is what I learned from Bleach. The thing is, in that, is subjugation. This is a very deep thing that your average American, they're not going to be able to do it right. So you have to take a very sort of, I don't know, distant, a distant thought. Come on. I take a very distant look at what I say, as opposed to thinking I'm saying what you might think I say. Think of it as probably don't. I'm just gonna say it. Subjugation. I don't even really actually know how to describe it, so this is all improvisation, but here we go. Subjugation of the world around you is a matter of rising up inside yourself into the shoes of your higher self. When you're in that higher self, you realize you actually deserve respect. You actually deserve a good life that isn't enslaved by this whole system. You actually deserve, people listening to you so that they can actually respond properly to what you're saying. Just different things like that. That if someone's not listening, you're probably gonna call them out and be like, bro, you're not listening, or something. But at least you'll also be capable of doing that instead of being like, the whole time thinking inside yourself, oh, am I behaving properly right now? Do I have proper attitude, proper behavior? You're just thinking about that. But, someone who's on top of themselves, they're thinking about the other person, realizing what's going on. Like, they're not actually fucking listening to me. Or based on their response, they're an evil person or some such like that. Being able to actually discern things, distinguish things about the people around you, as opposed to being so focused on yourself, wondering if you're making mistakes. Finally, you reached subjugation of your world, and now you can actually fight for something, because now you're not stuck. You're not. It's probably like the main functionality or mechanism that gets people stuck in purgatory. They haven't subjugated their reality. So it's basically like saying that you and God are basically equal, but not that you are God, but just that, without you, God can't do anything through you. So even though that's still, the universe, reality is such a big, grand thing that itself is still, well, I could do it another way, but, even still. You are important. I cannot stress how important every breath is that you take. The now, man. The now is and was the moment that anyone you've ever known also existed. Anyone you've ever idolized, revered. People from past historical figures who are already dead. They were living in the now, which is the same moment that you live in. And that the only moment that you ever fucking live in. Wrap yourself back around the only moment that ever exists. And realize everything. And I'm gonna call it on this one. Not because I've run out of things, lost my power or whatever, but it seems people don't have the attention spans to press on a video that's longer than 8 minutes, 9 minutes, a minute. So I'm gonna keep this low at 34. Usually averaging around 2 hours, but apparently that's a problem or something. Just like having good mental health in this fucking society. I have ADD, ADHD, bro. That's not a weakness. That's not a weakness. That's a fucking strength. You just have to learn how to turn it into your strength. Back, 1960, 1950, ADD, ADHD, they didn't even fucking exist. And that allowed people to not be categorized into oppression. And psychological oppression. The greatest mental illness of all is thinking that you have a mental illness. You convince someone they have a mental illness, they're fucked until they realize they don't have a mental fucking illness. It's like years fucking later, man. It makes them mentally ill. The system's all seriously fucked up on the trillion fucking other fucking reasons. This categorization, man. And then what is this, man? Like, gay men, they all imitate a stereotype that doesn't even exist. Yeah, you're just not fabulous. You're just not fabulous like us. Bro, women don't do that. That's just what gay fucking freakbags do when they're trying to pretend that they're women. Why do you think you're gay if you want a man who pretends to be a woman? I don't get it. You want a man who pretends to be a woman, huh? Why not cut the middle man and go with a woman? I don't like penises, alright? Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Gay pray I'll free fall any day. Well, I don't need y'all anyway. I know what these motherfuckers' theme song sounds like. Aizen stopped Ichigo's theme song with his finger against a sword. I know what these guys' theme songs sound like and how it reverberates into the respect we should be giving for their existence, or not. Probably not, but you know. Stop! Stop! Up! Thank you! You deserve this same do. Up next we have my wife and my sister Betty. Oh. I didn't know I could make that noise. Good to know. Apparently I can make any noise in the universe. Considering closing down the video doesn't feel good, so I'm gonna keep going. Let's see. Theme song. Yeah, I was about to go into like all of Bleach and Dragon Ball Z about. Well, Dragon Ball Z, dude. The dialogue, dude. The dialogue of that whole show, man. Fucking flawless. But of course, it was written by a Japanese writer, so they really have a hard time not seeming flawless to to any American, really, rather. Because the Japanese way of life is just so fucking different. They integrate death into their very conscious minds from the age of like 3. They're like, death, let's race towards it. They're like, oh shit. They're like, oh damn. Damn, son, where'd you get this? My dad. my brother, my pal, Dragon Ball Z. See, it taught me, no matter how afraid you are, you probably stand a chance. So I believe that, and I go for it. Stand a chance, everything stands a chance. What else are you gonna do? Just sit and cry? Or eventually find many reasons to cry? Fuck that. Stop it from all fucking happening. What are you fucking gonna do? You just gonna sit there and fucking talk to yourself? Cry. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Shut up! Imagine if someone was watching that show. Be like, God, change the channel. You're not trying to be disempowered by this weak fucking nobody. The people were going all out the whole fucking time. Never considering themselves once. Like Ichigo, man. Ichigo! He was always the one. He was like, let's go. Let's do it. Let's get in there. Let's save her, save them. Everyone else is like, whoa, dude, we gotta plan this out, man. You're gonna die. He's like, dude, you just don't understand my power. And they didn't. But even still, it was good that they did stop him, and they should have. Because that training session, that 5-day straight training session with Kisuke Urahara, woo! He's like, I'm going to try to kill you. Just stay dodging, and, I'll make sure, I don't fatally wound you. I'll try it, but, because in order to restore your spiritual fucking health, to bring you to the brink of death, consciously and literally, it's just consciously, but still, I'm going to make you think that you're about to die over and over and over and over and over. Restore your spiritual fucking health, or finally, imagine, like a skateboarder. They're facing that thing of death, just riding down the street, a fucking stone pops out of nowhere. They're aware of that shit the whole time. They're thinking about it. A stone pops out. I'm practically gonna fucking die falling off this board. And they're facing that the whole time, and they're keeping up their spiritual health the whole time. And that's, in my opinion, how skateboarders rise to be, like great people, because they've integrated death. They're now super alive. They're super awake. Super, because when, say you nearly get hit by a car or something, you finally snap back into yourself. You're like, ah! And, dive out of the way or fucking whatever. But, it's that snapping back into yourself. That's what it is. It's what it all causes. Or just riding down the street and on a skateboard. You're afraid the whole time. Stone. You're super aware because you're snapping back into yourself. Because you have to. And if you don't, you're like just a wreck. You're not going to be able to really help this world. But, you got to be able to understand that there's, generally speaking, a singular, proper response to everything. Not the same thing over and over. Each their own proper response to the situation that arrived just moments ago. And playing chess, for example, Someone makes a move, there's a singular proper response to that move. You can play it out in whatever order your authentic pace makes it to be, but as long as you're using your mind, you'll realize this too. Yes, pawn to c through, well, pawn to e4 or whatever. And that's when you've understood the music of chess. The music of chess is the same music that any mind-challenging game or thing we have in the society works upon. There's a music to it. It's not necessarily that you're gonna hear music, that there's just like this pace that happens, and you're finally comfortable with your ability to perceive their move and know their intentions, and the response, which in chess is required. In real life it's more like you can just sort of blow them off or whatever, but as in ignore them, not God, I hate this world, man. Gotta like clarify fucking everything. Disclaimer again. I don't mean this. What I mean is, fuck you. What you gonna do about it, man? You're behind your screen, brother. You come here and cut my head off, huh? True. Well, at least I've accepted death, which has allowed me to live my life so that I can smile while I'm dying. Yes, folks, it's possible. You want to know a secret? You want to know a secret? The ultimate secret to everything? Copy me. Try to copy me. I am your herder. Alright, so yeah, figure it out. That's all I gotta say about that. Those who are supposed to be able to figure that out can figure that out themselves. What I said before, I'm not gonna explain it, because the people who aren't supposed to figure that out, sucks to be you. Alright, bye guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's a very cool channel where I divulge upon all interesting topics that are all each related in the manifold of the underlying thing, where if you don't press like and subscribe, I'm going to fucking kill you. Alright. Bye now. But subscribe. You need to subscribe. It's very important. Hit the like button. Subscribe. It's important thing. I love you. Thanks for subscribing and liking this video. Thank you. Yes. Only for that though. You're a piece of shit otherwise. So okay, see you later. But subscribe.